Hello everybody, it's your boy Mintleaf, YouTube's most skillish gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Arknights, A Kazdelian Rescue. Let's begin immediately with KR-1. Human Dune Carnival on challenge mode. Breakers are replaced by breaker leaders, so stronger enemies. This is the team that I use, Opianus, Gladia, and KOB. Gladia, I recommend getting the module, even outside of this stage, module level 2. Which module is it? It's the X module. And KOB can be replaced by any strong caster. Oh yeah, any strong caster who can help to take care of the right side, because they're going to be the vehicles from the Chongyu event. These guys, remember, super tanky and can carry up to 4 enemies, and also needs to be blocked by an operator with 4 blocks, so Hoshi could work through on the stage. But I prefer to just kill all of them quickly. Anyway, Opianus on this tile, you might be wondering, this pathing looks a bit weird. It is a bit weird. Enemies from the top will come down, will spawn, and then go down this lane and then attack this rock. The enemies from these 2 boxes will go through the middle path, this entire long path. And we drop down Gladia here. I don't know why she targeted that guy, what's it called, the Sandwalker, the truck. I don't know why, but okay. Anyway, after this should basically be an AFK.
Just a second, then this lance will pierce your heart.
The scent in the air is changing.
As you can see, you don't need mastery on KOB's S1 if you want to use KOB, trust me. I'm not using, I mean, it is mastery 1 for me, but I think KOB's damage is more than enough. Plus she has bind too, so it's a nice bit of crowd control. I haven't used KOB in a while, man. Like, I haven't used KOB since Battle Plan 2 Under Dawn. Which is kind of sad because KOB has some really nice damage, but Aya is a little bit better. It's kind of better, I think, on S2, and Logos is obviously the king. Still, I like KOB, and I don't regret building her S1 and S2. Anyway, that is it for KR-1. Okay guys, let's clear KR-2 on challenge mode. So Otzimuga Subterranean Adventure on challenge mode. Some of rioters are replaced by wraiths, so these guys are replaced by these guys. That's perfectly fine, because the team we're going to be using is very broken. I don't need Exlu and I don't need Platinum. I mean, this is it's a very minor event, and you can actually get the currency from outside of the event, so it's not that stressful if you want to clear out the shop. So you can do other stuff. So Wizardel and Logos S3 is super simple as usual, because you know, this is when we were talking about Logos and Wizardel here. Okay, so 25 DP for Wizardel. Immediately activate Wizardel's S3 and she will blow everyone up. There might be a little bit of instability because of, you know, Wizardel's RNG, but it also shouldn't be that bad. Okay, that's it. So basically take out the first wave, maybe 12 to 13 enemies, just like that. Logos also has a bit of RNG element to him, but honestly it's fine. Okay, next 3 vehicles. Okay, so the wraiths will start spawning earlier. You see they replaced these guys, the what's it called, rioters. Okay, as soon as Wizard skill is ready. Now that I think about it, you probably don't really need like Logos per se, but you do need like a good lane holder down here. That was very close, as you saw. That was very, very, very close. A little bit dangerous. I think Logos S1 can work. I do think so. But I didn't test it. Okay, I think these are the last 4 enemies. I do think Logos S1 may very well work. Okay, activate his S3. And what else can I say? These stages are very simple if you have broken operators. Okay, that is it for KR-2. Okay guys, let's clear KR-3, Sorrento. Family gathering on challenge mode. On challenge mode, the Familia Limos will drop off more soldiers when defeated. So normally they only drop 3 soldiers. I think they will drop 4 soldiers this time. This is the team that I use. Oh, that's the wrong team. That's a very wrong team. So Wizardel and just Texas Alter. 2 extremely powerful units.
Sounds like a
I mean, to be fair, like I said, this event is not very noteworthy. It's not like the other events where I would actually, I would kind of bother with, what's it called, creating a low-end side. At least starting off, I would try to make my team more low-end, but this is kind of not necessary with this event. Okay, Wizardel, immediately activate. I can turn off Wizardel's skill once the second car is destroyed. And this will help us hold the line for basically ever, using Texas Alter as a panic button just in case RNG doesn't work, which is very rare. It also doesn't really matter since Wizardel's attack is so high. Okay, next 3 vehicles. Anyway, this is the Elster Cruiser mechanics. I think you guys remember the Elster Cruiser mechanics with the blood debt, right? So when civilians die, it's sort of important. Or not important. Okay, all the cars have been destroyed. Stop. Yeah, so sort of important because when the blood debt activates, the Mafia will kind of summon a Hitman 47. He actually has a barcode on his mask if you look properly, if you guys haven't seen the model before. But yeah, for now, nothing major. Like I said, Wizardel kind of takes care of everything. So the civilians are going to die. Thankfully, you could, I mean, if you want, you could always use Texas Auto like me, but that's also not necessary. Okay, last 4 vehicles. And including 1 civilian. The civilian goes to the, what's it called, exit, and that's basic. Oh, come on. Okay, and that is basically it. Because the civilian will be the last one, and there you go. Mission accomplished. Super, super simple.
What a thrilling battle. Now what does this doctor standing next to
I mean, what else? Like I said, what else can I say? This event is a very minor event. You don't have to worry too much if you cannot clear it at all. Okay, that is it for KR-3. Okay guys, let's clear KR-4, the Solace Treasure Hunt. On challenge mode, dock worker leaders no longer lose additional HP from erosion. So these guys right here. So remember the Solace event is that... Also, by the way, I'm just using Wizardel and Texas Alter S3. The mechanic from the Solace is that when enemies and when units are in water, they will start to lose HP.
These wonderful days,
I mean, for your operators will start to take what's it called, corrosion damage, which is elemental damage. If you're newer to the game, elemental damage can only be cleared by elemental healers like Air Alter, or for the free to play, you have Chestnut, you have Mulberry, you have Honeyberry, and you have... I almost said Lumen, but Lumen is not. Okay, by the way, immediately start off a skill, activate Wizardel's skill, and that's kind of the whole game. You can just use Texas Alter for emergencies, and that's kind of it. I mean, if you don't want to use Texas Alter, you don't want to use 2 limited characters, which I can understand because these are 2 limited characters indeed. Just use more DPS. You probably don't need a lot of blocking for this level. I like this guy's just getting... Okay. I was gonna say this a mage guy is gonna get perma-stun, but not anymore. He didn't even walk into the square and then he got wrecked. That's pretty funny. Also pretty sad for him, but pretty funny for me. Let's just take care of this guy. Here we go. Done. Now we wait for the next wave. Okay, so these guys on the speedboat, they're just a little bit faster, and also the speedboat is kind of like their second life. Okay, these guys are coming as well, the dock worker. And look at that damage. Wow, that damage is amazing. Okay, last guy. Let me stun him so the Wizardel has a little bit more time. Okay, retreat. So remember that on challenge mode, these guys are not losing any, what's it called? They're not losing any HP in water. Normally they will. Normally enemies, that's just the mechanic. Enemies that are underwater, they will start to lose HP. Probably because they cannot breathe underwater like us. And operators will start to gain corrosion damage build-up. But yeah, that's it for KR-4. Okay, let's clear KR-5 Hybrid Militia Drill. The enemies are from the Steam Knight chapter. On challenge mode, 2 of these cannon things will have different starting positions, but it's not a big deal. This is the team that I use with Citadel, Texas Alter S3. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. I should probably make this my default. So Texas Alter S3. And also Ella S3. I'm just using Ella for the fragile. Like, really, I'm just using her for fragile. So, what's her name? Shamare probably works if you have the doll. Use the doll and then inflict fragile on your enemies. Okay, let's begin. This is a fun event. I just realized I'm using 3 limited units. Very expensive, I know. But honestly, you probably just need Wizardel and a bit extra DPS. Or if you don't have enough DPS, maybe a nice blocker here and there. Nice defender plus medic.
Call me out for this.
Okay, let's start with Wizardel. Immediately use a skill once it's ready. And also use Texas Alter to kill off these enemies. Okay, retreat. For the first activation, just let Wizardel's skill run out on its own. Okay, drop down Texas again. Wonderful, can retreat. And last ammo. I don't think RNG is going to be very helpful because, I mean, RNG will help us out because this thing will actually just die on its own. Okay, last activation. Just keep Texas. I guess we can just keep Texas Alter a little bit longer. Just to clear out all the enemies. Okay, drop down Ella here. Why is Ella here? Just for the fragile. Like I said, just for the fragile. That's all I want from her. That fragile honestly just shreds enemies. Okay, I guess we can activate Ella's skill here. Not that it's needed. Yeah, Ella is just really here for the frag. That's all she's good for. I mean, I don't mean it bad. I don't mean it in a bad way. Okay.
So you wrapped your
Really activate Wizard's skill once the first whatever that thing is. Once that thing has spawned. That's like the poison thrower, I believe. So over here, I'm just going to activate Fragile and also use Texas Alter for that extra damage. Wow, look at that damage though. That was kind of close. Texas is done. Wow, that was actually really close. Okay, better activate Ella's skill again. So I can get my, what's it called? Grismot mines. Is that how you say them? Grismot. It's kind of a funny name. Okay, so as soon as this thing enters Wizard's range, it's gonna get wrecked. Thank you, Texas. Oh. That was a little bit faster than I expected. What the hell is going on? Oh, come on. Wow, I ended up using 0 mines. That's kind of sad. Actually, no, I mean I used 1 or 2 mines, but yeah. Yeah, I do believe that. I think I have a feeling that Shamare's doll might also be helpful here. Yeah, Shamare's doll is also just as helpful. Okay, that is it for KR-5. Okay guys, let's clear KR-6 Siesta Cloud High. So on challenge mode, more enemies will appear. That's not a big problem. This is the team that I use with Sadel, Ella, May. Myrtle is not needed. And Saria S1. Or basically, Saria can be replaced by any super strong defender with healing. I'm just using Ella for the bonus damage because of her fragile. The core is still going to be Wizardel. So you can definitely use Shamare's doll or something like that. Shamare's doll because he can cut defense.
The mission briefing. I know what you want.
Or Suzuran too. Anyway, let's not use it first actually. Drop down Saria here. Then only I'll use this skill. Stop it, and that's kind of enough.
This will be over
Okay,
soon.
nothing major gonna happen at the start. Let's retreat this Revenant Shadow, drop down Ella here, and drop down Mei facing up because Mei's job is to stun these enemies so they die immediately.
This will be over
They
soon.
die instantly. Okay, drop down the Fragile. Come on, Wizardel. Also use Ella's skill.
Yes, it won't hurt.
Nice stun. Very nice stun right there. Okay, drop down another Grismod Mine. Okay, so this big man is gonna come. He actually is called Big Man. That's kind of funny actually. Okay, wonderful. We've run out of we've just refilled mines, not run out of. Okay, immediately I drop down the mine for Fragile and then Wizard out skill. Wonderful.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Okay, and now we are going to wait. As you can see on this level, we unfortunately don't have any white sheep that will help us out. We only have to rely on the, white steam. We can't make any white steam. We can only suffer through the pink steam.
What's happening?
Okay, immediately this this sheep right here. Come on, Mei stun. Come on, there we go. See, isn't that just great? Okay, activate Ella skill for some extra DPS. And also, let's set down the mine ahead of time, the Grismod mine. Don't worry, Mei's skill can charge up fast enough, I believe. Let's add another mine. Except if Mei dies, it's okay. We still have Wizardel, so be calm, guys, be calm. Ella's gonna be next to die.
This will be over soon.
But now we also have Wizardel.
So focused on the
And we killed them all.
But have you forgotten?
As you can see, the solution to
What a
everyone's
thrilling
problems, to
battle.
most of your problems, is of
Now
course
what does this
Wizardel.
doctor standing next to me
Okay,
think?
that's it
Looking
for
out over the
KR-6.
Nah.
Okay guys, let's clear KR-7, no port cleanup and reconstruction. So on challenge mode, this thing right here, the talent is increased by quite a bit. And by the way, the talent is that while in battle, reborn patients have increased attack and their attacks will deal additional necrosis damage, which is kind of annoying. And with this, the team that I use, Mudrock, Aya, Fang is just there to block and give us a little bit of DP. Aya S2, Mudrock S2, Mudrock preferably with a module. And I'm gonna go borrow my friend's Executor Altar with module. By the way, Executor Altar with module. Because Executor Altar without the module is kind of weak. Okay, immediately deploy Fang to begin charging up so that she can give us 6 DP. 6 very important DP. Okay. Let's keep Fang around for a little bit more and retreat Fang. Drop down Mudrock. I actually brought Mudrock into the battle because I thought that would be the Londinium Cannon. But obviously there's no Londinium Cannon here. Okay, Executor Altar.
Prayers are unnecessary.
Like I said, it's very important to have Executor Altar's module. Then because with the module, he becomes a lot more reliable. Okay, and finally drop down Aya S2 for some bonus AoE damage. That's the most important thing about this stage, is that you need quite a bit of AoE damage. Or of course you can just pull all the enemies into the hole, but that's kind of lame. Pretty funny but lame, honestly. Okay, and it stopped so that he can slash and then kill off that one enemy with the blade. The enemy with the blade is actually very dangerous, because the more reborn creations that are alive, the more damage it'll do. But that's fine. Okay. Enemies incoming. No need to activate Executor Altar skill yet because these enemies aren't that dangerous.
Temperature stable.
He also doesn't inflict any necrosis damage. Remember, only reborn creations will do necrosis damage. Okay, incoming massive wave is here.
Annihilation is the most common result.
Ooh, Executor, look at that. Executor Altar shred, man, with AR's help, of course. AS2 as well.
Your request is reasonable.
Slice. Wonderful, now we just have these 3 vehicles. I don't think the vehicles themselves can inflict necrosis damage. Also, while Aya is already shredding them anyway. Aya normal and Executor Altar just shredding all the enemies in this one zone here. It's a real kill zone. And yeah, super simple. I would probably recommend you actually do bring a puller or a pusher or a lot of AoE damage for this level. But I mean AoE, I would say a puller and pushers are a lot better because you see this no. This enemy is quite no wait, what? Oh no, these enemies are really heavy though. That's the weird thing. Okay, that's it for KR-7. Okay guys, let's clear KR-8. Escape into Solace. The condition on challenge mode is that Kite has significantly increased HP and attack. In case you're wondering what Kite is basically the summonable turrets of our good friend Pancho Salas. Yes, Pancho Salas is back and yes, he still sucks ass. Okay, this is the team that I'm going to be using. Myrtle, Wizardel, Logos S3, Sarah S2, okay, because then she can cover everyone. Shu S3 and also Aya Alter. By Aya Alter, remember that for the Solace event, the main mechanic was the what's it called, corrosion mechanic, which was kind of annoying because it permanently shreds your defense. Anyway, immediately drop down Myrtle right here, our good friend Myrtle the Druid. Activate her skill to gain some DP. 25 DP for Wizardel, drop her.
Trash the mission briefing. I know what you want.
Okay, and then once she's ready, activate her ability. Retreat this Revenant Shadow, drop down Logos here. Let's just have Wizardel clear out one more what's it called, wave, and then retreat. Retreat the Revenant Shadow, drop down Aya Alter, and then drop down Shu, and then wait to drop down Saria. Okay, Pancho Salas has spawned. In case you don't know the mechanics of Pancho Salas, basically he likes shooting you with his watery balls to shred your defense. So you see right here, and he also summons these things called Kite. Fire a shell forward, dealing AoE physical damage to the first operator hit. Super annoying. As you can see right now, he's trying to shoot Saria, but I have Aya Alter, and because Saria is really strong. Oh, he summoned 2 kites. And he's dead. I don't know what to tell you guys, he's really weak. He's really a weak boss. Okay, time to retreat Myrtle, she's not needed anymore. And he also shoots you from afar, I guess. Like I said, I haven't fought Pancho Salas in forever, and the last time I fought him was the what's it called, playing the event itself. Yeah, he really sucks, honestly. That's all I can say about this boss. Also trying to start healing everyone with Shu, sowing rice. I can't even tell whether or not what the attack is. Oh, the attack is 1200. Wow, that's a lot. That actually is a lot of damage, but because of Shu's Sanctuary, even Aya will take less damage. Everyone takes less damage. Yeah. How much health does she have? Okay, they only have like 2000 HP, so it's pretty good. And at least for me, I don't have a need to go and defeat the kites, so I can just let them do whatever they're doing over there. Okay, wonderful. Next wave, 30 out of 53. Let's activate Wizardel skill. I think, yeah, I was missing one of those summons.
This will be over soon.
Let Wizardel shred everyone. It's okay. Okay, and once Wizardel is done shredding people, we can switch over to Logos. Not yet. Okay, wonderful. Sometimes that enemy will stun Shu. Maybe if you really want to play it safe, you could always drop down, let's say, a Therapist Medic here, or maybe here. So like, you know, Whisper Rain, Lumen. Lumen is the best, obviously. Whisper Rain works too. I just activate Shu's skill to make sure everyone stays alive. And yeah, that's basically it. This boss is kind of terrible if you have good units. If you have good units, hell, I think even Surta works, I believe. Surta, the boss can be blocked, by the way. You can block Pancho Salas even though he looks like he should be unblockable because he's so big. If he were unblockable, I think he'd be a lot more fun. Anyway, that is it for KR-8. Okay guys, let's clear KR-S-1, Kazdel beyond a full stomach. It says Kazdel, but we are fighting the enemies from the Monster Hunter event. This is the team that I use. Hold on. Okay. So, actually not the team that I use, the team that they gave me. So I have to use this team anyway. It's also a nice little showcase for Nymph. I kind of wish more events did this, but those events are like story events, so you can't just have your... I don't think you need to make a way to make it make sense, if you get what I mean. Anyway, let's begin. As usual, always drop down your Vanguard. Okay, time for a bit of DPS.
Sleep on the job.
Some healing with Perfumer. Perfumer S2. Also, by the way, Texas, I changed it from S1 to S2. Everyone else can have their skills kept. Something interesting that I've noticed, I've also seen in the videos, is that Nymph S2 is actually probably a lot better if you don't have Virtuosa. If you don't have Virtuosa, S2 is a lot better than S1. Like, seriously. Okay, and drop down Hoshi. I'm gonna leave Texas here just in case I need the extra block, that's all. Okay, Fear Blast. The Fear Blast is an AoE, so it's kind of important. You kind of also need, what's the name? Project Red, to make sure your defenses don't get overwhelmed. Explode. Okay, retreat, Project Red. This Hoshi doesn't have the module, obviously. Okay, so we have this lizard man right here, who is now doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk for some reason. Why did he do that? Did Fear proc? I don't think Fear proc on him. But anyway, Fear will proc now, and also Necrosis. So this is why everyone says that S2 is a lot better. Because it actually is better, since you can immediately trigger Necrosis plus Fear.
Simple and clear.
Okay, I'm gonna use Project Red just to block a little bit. Just for a little bit of block. Nim's attack is, I think it's so-so, 728. Okay, but what really matters is honestly the Necrosis damage and also the Fear. So you saw right there, the Necrosis procs immediately. Yeah, I do think S2 is better. I think I'm going to agree with what people say, that S2 is better if you don't have Virtuosa. Because you can immediately proc Necrosis and you can inflict Fear. Just like that. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. Okay, that is it for KR-S-1. Okay guys, let's clear KR-S-2, Kazdel Spiritual Development. And as you can see, they are going to give us Nymph and Virtuosa. So Nymph on S3, Virtuosa on S3 as well. This one lasts for 40 seconds. Wait, how long does the Nymph skill last for? 35 seconds. So it's very close, very close. And then the rest you can leave them on their normal skills. Okay, so how should I split this? Yeah, this is a nice little showcase for Nymph. So let's drop down our good friend Texas as usual. I just realized the 2 runes, and then these four high ground tiles kind of make it look like a PP. That's pretty funny actually. Okay, drop down Virtuosa. Drop down Nymph. Don't worry, Texas can take care of this one enemy. And then immediately use Virtuosa's ability. Drop down to Lopsis to begin with, helping with what's it called? SP battery, SP charge. Very important, I would say. Drop down Korra here. Get ready to drop down Bison. Bison has 120% defense boost, which is pretty good, honestly. I mean, numbers-wise, he's better than Korra. Numbers-wise. But this Korra doesn't have the module, so yeah. Anyway, let's drop down Neural here. I don't know where to put actually. I think they both work. Yeah, let's drop down Neural here to support Korra, because Korra is weaker than Bison. Drop down Beagle here. Okay. Use Nymph. And then activate Philopsis' skill as well. Activate Korra's skill. Activate Bison's skill. Texas for DP, I don't know why I needed that. Anyway, immediately activate Virtuosa's skill so that she can wipe out all these enemies. Holy, look at that. They're all dead because of the Necrosis damage. Good old Virtuosa. I do plan on sparking Virtuosa. I think I would highly recommend those who want to play with Necrosis a lot, especially if you have Logos as well, to try and spark for Virtuosa during the Lapland Altar event. Which I believe Lapland Altar event is like, what, 4 months away? 4 to 5 months away? Maybe let me check it right now. But yeah, otherwise not big deal because remember we have no chain, so this guy isn't that big of a threat. Korra will get hit once, but it's still okay. Let's activate the skill. Don't worry, Virtuosa. This is also a very good thing because Virtuosa has a passive, what's it called, necrosis damage. That is already very good compared to all the other ritualists. She's a ritualist, right? That's what I call ritualist. But yeah, okay. Enemies incoming. Immediately activate Virtuosa's skill and then activate Nim's skill as well. Activate Korra and Bison so they don't die. Can hold off on the Lobster's skill first, or they dashed and they died. That is pretty funny. That is somewhat funny. Okay, I think this are the skills gonna run out? No, I think should be just right. Can activate the Lobster's skill. Okay, Nymph's skill is done. But as you can see, Virtuosa kind of gave us the win. Somehow I feel like Nymph is really just Virtuosa is like really just that good. Like she's really good and Nymph is just there for extra fun. What does Nymph actually do on S3? I don't even know what she does on S3 compared to S2. But anyway, yeah, that's it for KR-S-2, and that's it for all of the A Kazdelian Rescue episodes. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next event, which I believe is going to be was it the Jessica no, it's not the Jessica Alter rerun. I think it is, I'm pretty certain it's a rerun of some sort. But yeah, see you guys then. Take care. Bye bye.